Now from Chase Field in the capital city of Phoenix, Arizona, MLB Network is on the air. Lots of pink all around for this Mother's Day matchup between the Washington Nationals and the Arizona Diamondbacks. It's a battle of elite pitchers next on MLB Network. Zach Godley, a hurler from South Carolina, will be the starting pitcher in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Standing in, Adam Eaton. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Center fielder, Adam Eaton.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Underway now on this Sunday night as the game's first pitch misses for ball one. Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. This is a big one here, D-Row. They've won 2 of the first 3 of this series. This swing game here, you'd like to win 3 out of 4. I know you're at this point, but boy, a split certainly would not be good for this ball club right now.
Yeah, Dan, to win the first 2 games, all right, you can live with dropping the 3rd game of the set, but you don't want to end this 2-2. You work too hard early to not win this series.
And here's how the Nats line up in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, I think this team really needs Ryan Zimmerman to turn it around. In the last 10 games, he's hitting under 250. He's a guy they need to hit a lot better than that because he's a big part of this ball club.
And here now is Wilmer Defoe. The career head-to-head numbers with Zach Godley. He's 0 for 4. A ball and no strikes. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
You know, D-Row, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half?
Meanwhile now, this is trouble down that right field line. This should be extra bases. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple. Now in the box, Daniel Murphy. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. He's set. Here it comes. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. The 1-0. This one's down to third. Only play's going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ball game.
Really good team at bat right there, right? Just put the ball in play. He does just that, gets the ground ball, and brings home the first run of the game from third.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Here's the first pitch to him. Nope. And he just misses with a curveball. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. A 1-1. On the ground to third. Marrero over to his left. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Nationals lead it 1-0. Steven Strasburg is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Boy, here's an interesting pitcher. He actually pitches better on the road than he has at home this season. which is not an easy thing to do. Sometimes guys just like being on the road, being in a different hotel, warming up and going out onto a different mound. Whatever the case, this guy definitely loves pitching on the road.
In now is John Jay. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. He's set, and the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. So, guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they come in off a good victory last time out, but one that was just their second win in their last 8 tries.
Hey, Matty V, you know, if there's such a good thing as splitting a series, Dero, this is the one. They lose the first 2 games of this series, win Game 3. They'd like nothing more than to split this series and win Game 4.
Yeah, Bobby Cox always used to say, you got to take care and beat the teams you're supposed to beat and then play 500 against the really good teams. They have a chance to do that exactly today. Drop the first 2, but if they can win today, they split this series and move on.
Defoe backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. With that, let's take a look at the hometown Diamondbacks lineup card. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matty, the old cliche goes, battlers, grinders. I know it gets old saying that, but that's the exact description of what this lineup presents today to the opposing pitcher. They do not strike out. He is going to have to grind. He is going to have to keep the ball in the ballpark, and his defense is going to have to be on point.
First offering on its way. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. One out, nobody on. Tapped down the line. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
You know, Dero, as a pitcher, that can be so frustrating. You're trying to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. The average for him sitting at .312 on the season. 8 home runs, 26 RBIs. A 1 pitch on its way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Escobar stands at first with 1 out. He'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Stepping in now, John Ryan Murphy, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Strasburg comes set. Here's the 0-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch. In on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
Drilled right back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, maybe we have something brewing right here. That has to be the case. When you're facing an elite level A starter, numero uno, you have to find a way to get to him. Any chance you get, maybe this is their opportunity early.
Into the box now, Daniel Descalso, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. The numbers offensively pretty dismal to this point, down in the 170s to start play. 2 home runs and 8 runs batted in. towards second. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And to score the runner from second. And they won't come close to getting him. He's in there at third.
Boy, after scoring a boatload yesterday, Dero, they're off to a fast start again, striking here in the first inning.
Yeah, this offense is on fire. Obviously, the hitting meeting resonated with these guys. Scored a ton yesterday and picked up right where they left off.
Here's Gerard Dyson, and as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is low, but Montero won't let it get too far. And they'll tag him out at the plate. And that will keep our ball game tied as the inning is over. Only one in the inning for Arizona. On to the second inning here in the desert. All tied at 1-1. In now is Anthony Rendon. Career head-to-head numbers with Zach Godley. He hasn't had much success, just 2 for 11. First pitch of the at-bat. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike one. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Here's the 1-1. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. The 1-2. Swing and a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Bat explodes as this has popped up, and no one will get this one. The 1-2. He's taken high above the zone.
Well, this is just one of those grinder at bats right here. He worked the count even to 2-2, and he's made him throw a lot of pitches.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at bat going. The 2-2 one more time. Lined hard toward right center. Jay moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number one.
Okay, here's how the Snakes are lining up defensively. And I want to focus on first baseman Paul Goldschmidt. I'm going to steal a line from my partner here, Dan Plesac. Hashtag Goldschmidt happens. This former Gold Glover can play some serious defense as well as carry this offense.
Coming to the plate now, Howie Kendrick, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. To third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And he will recover in time to get it over to first. Nicely done there as they record the second out.
Well, if you're going to bobble the ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
So coming to the plate, Michael Taylor. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch on its way. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he lays off for ball one.
He obviously wanted that call in the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. fouled away. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Nationals gone in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second, tied at 1. Now at the plate, Gerard Dyson. He's hoping to break out of the slump he's been stuck in.
Center fielder, Gerard Dyson.
Here's the pitch. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour. A ball and a strike. The big curveball just misses apparently. Ball 2. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Well, this next pitch is a big one. The last thing you want to do is give a free pass to a guy that can run like this. He's a real burner out there on the base paths.
The 3-1 pitch is taken for strike 2.
Count is 3-2.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Popped high in the air. Rendon is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
So here's how the Washington Nationals are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at Michael Taylor. The ability again to play center field, both corners, to go get the balls in both gaps and have a strong arm.
Stepping into the box, Nick Ahmed. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. From the stretch. A high fastball is in there. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Heading out towards shallow right. Kendrick moves over, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Batting 8, third baseman, Devin Marrero.
Now at the plate, Devin Marrero. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
You know, you think it's an 8-hole hitter right there. You shouldn't be taking that fastball, and you're right. But when you got the pitcher hitting behind you, you sometimes sit off speed because that's the pitch you're usually going to get. The pitcher does not want to get beat by you, and he's not afraid to walk you and hand it over to an AB against the pitcher.
They'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit. Ahmed, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
standing in now, Zach Godley. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Popped him up. Murphy is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. One left for Arizona. We've played 2 full innings, and we are tied 1-1. Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero, and he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Montero waits. Now the pitch. 8, 9, and 1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
The 1-0. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he fouls this one off. Again, a 1-2. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1. And with that, there you get a look at what's happening in the race in the National League West.
Pitcher number 37, Stephen Strasburg.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Stephen Strasburg. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First offering on its way. Popped high in the air. Godley has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Center fielder, number 2, Adam.
In now is Adam Eaton. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Missed with a breaking ball.
Kind of surprised not to see a fastball on the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
Two and 0 to the National center fielder. There's a strike. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
There's ball 4.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering where the heck was that pitch. I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
Ready for another chance. Wilmer Defoe, man at first after the 2-out walk. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. Now a throw over to first, and the runner back safely. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give the guy at first a chance to run.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Nationals leave 1. After 2.5, it remains a 1-1 ball game. Now at the plate, John Jay. It was a flyout for him to start the home first.
Right fielder, John Jay.
First pitch on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
1-1 to the D-backs leadoff man.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
Right there, Murphy at second. He's right there, and that's the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Eduardo Escobar.
Digging in, Eduardo Escobar. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Escobar, once a Minnesota Twin. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. A pause and the 0-2. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
0-2 pitch in the dirt. I think that was a purpose pitch. These guys are swinging at just about everything, so he's going to take a chance to see if they'll chase one even further out of the zone.
Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Strasburg comes set. Here it is on 1-0. And that one right down Main Street.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Curveball that time, not even close. Two and two.
Clearly wasn't ready for the fastball because it was pretty much center cut and he couldn't pull the trigger. Might have been looking for another curve.
2-2. He's at the knees and called strike 3. Diamondbacks down in order. We played 3 full. We're tied at 1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Daniel Murphy. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch on its way. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And low, it's a ball and a strike. Swing and a line drive. And this is by Goldschmidt down the line, a fair ball. Running hard, he's digging for second. And the Nationals get a man into scoring position. It's a leadoff double.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Hit hard back up the middle. There is Ahmed. And that's out number 1.
Third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
In now is Anthony Rendon. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. Breaking ball in for a strike.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team the lead.
Cutter misses, and it's 3-1. Check that 2-1.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
Sinker misses there, and now he's in trouble. 3-1. Waiting on deck is Howie Kendrick. Murphy stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. And it looks as though they're going to set up the double play. There's the free pass signal, so there'll be runners at the corners with 1 gone.
Howie Kendrick.
Stepping in, Howie Kendrick, and he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope.
And a curveball that time that broke too low.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And now he'll step off quickly and look the runner back. The 1-2 misses. Ball 2. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
The left fielder, number 3, Michael.
Now batting, Michael Taylor comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
1-0.
Sinker runs outside to start the at bat. 1-0. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Heading out towards shallow right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Nats leave a pair. On to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. So here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, John Ryan Murphy. He'll start things out against Steven Strasburg as we get the inning underway. First offering on its way. There's a breaking ball over the outer half. Here it comes. Fastball called for strike 2.
So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
Here it comes, 0-2. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
The 1-2. Line, but speared on a hop. And a spin throw gets him at first. A fine play there for the first down.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Now at the plate, Daniel Descalso. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Now the pitch. And that one just missed outside. 1 run, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Popped him up. Defoe shading to his right. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 1, Gerard Dyson.
Here's Gerard Dyson. He popped out in his first trip. First offering on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Line shot to first, and there's one away.
The pitcher, number 37, Steven Strasburg.
Into the box, Steven Strasburg. As he'll take a look at ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, strike one.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
Grounded to the right. Descalzo scoops it up in time to first, and there are 2 away.
Center field, number 2, Adam Eaton.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Adam Eaton. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. Two out, nobody on. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Three and 0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
The 3-0. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
When a guy's been swinging the bat as well as he has in this series, you definitely want to take the bat out of his hands. A free pass to first is better than what he's been doing the last couple of games.
And here now is Wilmer Defoe. Here's a look over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Here comes the first pitch, and that one stayed too low apparently.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
Throw over to first, and he'll dive back in. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Now the 2-0 home. A bouncer up the middle. Med fields it cleanly, and a glove flip for one. One left for Washington. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Coming to the plate now, Nick Ahmed. He reached on a single in his first try.
Nick Ahmed.
First pitch coming, here it is. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball as the result.
And that'll bring up Devin Marrero as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Marrero, a native Floridian. He was a first-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
2-0 count, and the pitch. 3-0 now.
Count is 3-0.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
Here it comes, the 3-0. Finds the zone, strike one. The 3-1. Fastball too high, ball 4.
The pitcher, number 52.
Standing in, Zach Godley. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a bunt attempt here. And there's out number 2.
The batter, right fielder, John Hay.
In now is John Jay. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Now the 0-1. In the dirt here. Strasburg comes set, looking for the strikeout here on 0-2. Here's the ball popped straight up, but playable for Montana. Montero behind the plate. One left for the Diamondbacks. We've played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. In now, Daniel Murphy. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie.
Really been an amazing transition for Daniel Murphy. Known more as an average type hitter, Matt, when he was a member of the New York Mets. But since he's put on a Nationals uniform, boy, the power surge has come, and it has not stopped.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Even on 0-2, a dangerous count for Daniel Murphy. Hard hit to first. Fielded by Goldschmidt. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here comes the first pitch. And that one just missed outside.
So far, this has been a very productive outing. We're into the middle innings of this one, and his pitch count is down. And this might be one of those starts where he can work deep into this game, possibly into the 8th or 9th inning.
Back up the middle. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
Stepping in now, Anthony Rendon. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time. The 1-0 is a high drive to left, back toward the wall, but he's going to run out of room. It's gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and it gives the Nationals a 3-1 lead.
Man, he's kicking himself after that pitch. As soon as it left his hand, he knew it was a mistake. The next thing he knew, it was screaming through the night sky and over the fence.
Here's Howie Kendrick. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Jay has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The left fielder, number 3, Michael Taylor.
Stepping up now, Michael Taylor. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Started that swing a bit too early. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit hard down the right field line. And that'll slice just foul at the last moment. On its way is pitch number 75. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Nats pick up a pair in the inning on this 2-run home run. Through 5.5, it's now 3-1 Washington. Eduardo Escobar standing in. He went down on strikes last time up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
First offering on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Popped him up. Murphy is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
First baseman, number 44, Hallo.
Striding in, Paul Goldschmidt. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
Swing and a liner. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
In now, John Ryan Murphy. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
Well, the good news is this guy can really dial it up and let it fly. The bad news is sometimes he overthrows it and has absolutely no idea where it's going. He's in a little bit of a trouble, so we'll see if he can work his way out of this.
Standing in now, Daniel Descalso, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Descalso behind 1 and 2.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Popped up. Rendon is there. 2 down.
The center fielder, number 1, Gerard Dyson.
Settling in now, Gerard Dyson. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he just misses with a curveball. So far this season, Dyson hits a little over the 270 mark. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And this is popped up. Back behind second. Defoe is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Diamondbacks strand a pair. Score holds. It's 3-1. Welcome back to Chase Field here in Phoenix. Nationals on top in this one as we get ready for the 7th. But first, let's check out the game summary to see how we got here. Now to the plate, Miguel Montero. A strikeout and a line out for him so far.
The catcher, number 14, Miguel Montero.
Here's the first pitch to him. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike one. Montero waits. Now the pitch. Down the first baseline. Taken in by Goldschmidt. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The pitcher, number 37, Steven Strasburg.
So striding forward now, Steven Strasburg. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Looks at a curveball on the outside corner. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
Two great pitches down in the zone. Interested to see where he goes now. Does he bounce something in the dirt? Does he go elevated fastball? A lot of options at hand right now.
1-2 to the Nationals pitcher. The 1-2. Hit in the air down the left field line. Escobar on the move, and they can't run it down. The next 1-2 pitch. Missed with a breaking ball.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Hit down the third baseline. And there are 2 away now.
Center fielder, number 2, Adam Eaton.
So the Nats lineup turns over, and to the plate, Adam Eaton. Couple of walks for him thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good looking sinker on the inside corner. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Washington, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. At the plate, Nick Ahmed. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
First offering on its way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Fastball that just misses inside. The 2-1 home is looked at for ball 3.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you, so we'll see if that's the case here.
And that'll bring up Devin Marrero. And, Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a strike. Trying to bunt his way aboard, but this will get fouled. Ahmed gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Now a bunt attempt here. Only played at first, so the sacrifice works that time.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, Hector Jack Godley.
David Peralta will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 6, David Peralta.
First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball 1. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg, batting .500, 5 for 10. 2 of those hits were for home runs. 1-0 count. Here it is. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Peralta, a Venezuelan-born ball player. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. 2-0 count. The pitch is taken. Strike 1.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
Pulled toward right center field. Eaton on the move. He makes the play. Runner tags and hits for third. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
Now batting, right.
In now is John Jay. 4th trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
He's set. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there. Popped him up. Defoe moving to his left. And the inning is over. One left for Arizona, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Jorge De La Rosa has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth.
Number 29, Jorge De La Rosa.
And here now is Wilmer Defoe. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. Here comes the first pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. The 0-1 pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee-high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
Oh, and 2, here it comes. Hard hit ball to second. Descalso is up with it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Two very good pitching performances illustrated there as we give you a look at our starter comparison in this 3-1 contest. Here's Daniel Murphy now. His career line against De La Rosa. He's had some success, 5 for 11. First offering on its way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Ahmed to his left. He's got it on to first, and De La Rosa's got it working now. 2 away. Visiting Nationals holding the lead here in the 8th as you get a look at our line score to this point in the game. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. First pitch on its way. Hit on the ground to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Nationals gone in order as the lead remains 3-1. Trevor Gott is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 26, Trevor Gott.
Into the box now, Eduardo Escobar. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Left fielder, Eduardo Escobar.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
Hey, boys, although I'd love to get all over this offense for underachieving, let's tip our cap to this pitching staff right here. They've been able to execute, working all 4 quadrants and keeping this team totally off balance.
Bounce to first. Zimmerman has it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. And there are the final numbers for the Washington starter. He was great all night long. Into the box, Paul Goldschmidt. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Changeup in for a strike. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
Well, this has been a completely different performance from the offense that we saw yesterday. They were looking like the 27 Yankees 24 hours ago, but they've been held in check so far in this one. That's kind of how baseball goes, though.
Digging in now, John Ryan Murphy. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Right over the middle, knee high. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2.
One pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
And a breaking ball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Diamondbacks down in order. They still trail it here 3-1. Number 66 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 66.
Ready now, Anthony Rendon. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Swing and a liner. Foul. This is line to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff hitter in the inning reaches safely for the Nationals.
It's a great job right there to get a leadoff knock. You got the lead. You have a chance to add on in the later innings. Leadoff guy getting on sets the tone.
Here's Howie Kendrick. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready with the 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out.
The left fielder, number 3, Michael Taylor.
Stepping in, Michael Taylor. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lays off 1-0. Rendon leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Not close. It's 2-0. The 2-0 on the way. And this one will be out of play off to the left. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Dyson's there. 2 down.
The batter, catcher, Miguel Montero.
Digging in, Miguel Montero. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's set and the pitch. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Nationals leave 1, and it's still 3-1. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Sean Doolittle takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Now pitching and batting in the 8th spot, number 62, Sean Doolittle. Now catching and batting in the 9th spot, number 32.
Ready now for the Diamondbacks, Daniel Descalso. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First offering on its way. A called strike over the outside corner. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Sliders in for a strike. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself. 1 gone here in the 9th. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Here's Gerard Dyson. From the stretch. And that one right down Main Street. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lifted the other way to left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, shortstop, Nick Ahmed.
Digging in once again, Nick Ahmed. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. The win would be Steven Strasburg's here, barring any late turn of events. And this will be a called strike 2. In trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Arizona down to its last strike. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Line to the right side. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So good work on a 1-2 count to get on base.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
Stepping up to the plate, Devin Marrero. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Popped him up. Murphy ranging into shallow right, and he tracks it down, and this ball game is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. Washington rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Steven Strasburg wins his 3rd of the season. Zach Godley takes the loss despite working 7 strong innings. Sean Doolittle records the save, his 12th of the season. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and the entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
The final line score for the ball game tonight: for the victorious Washington Nationals, 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base.
It's Monday morning and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the National League West, Steven Strasburg earned the 3rd W of his season as the Nationals pushed past the Diamondbacks 3-1. Entering the day's action, the Diamondbacks sit in 2nd place in the National League West Division, while the Nationals sit in 2nd place in the National League East Division. The Giants allowed only 5 hits in the game as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 5-3. At the start of the day, the Pirates are in 3rd place in the NL Central, and the Giants are in 4th place in the NL West. The Colorado Rockies pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they got the best of the Brewers at home 5-1. Heading into the day, the Rockies are in 1st place in the NL West, while the Brewers sit in 2nd place in the National League Central. Anthony DeSclafani got his 3rd win this season as the Reds pushed past the Dodgers 4-3. As of right now, the Dodgers are in 2nd place in the NL West, while the Reds are in last place in the NL Central. Yadier Molina had 3 hits in the contest as the Cardinals took one from the Padres 2-0. Entering the day's action, the Padres sit in last place in the National League West Division, and the Cardinals sit in 4th place in the National League Central Division. The Braves amassed 14 hits in the game as they took down the Fish in Miami 4-2. As of today, the Marlins sit in last place in the National League East, and the Braves are 3rd in the division. Jason Vargas collected win number 3 this year, helping the Mets get by the Phillies 4-2. Heading into the day, the Phillies sit in 1st place in the National League East Division, while the Mets are 4th in the division. The Chi Sox racked up 11 hits as a team as they bested the Cubbies at Wrigley Field 6-3. As of right now, the Cubs sit in 1st place in the National League Central Division, and the White Sox sit in 3rd place in the American League Central. Aaron Judge added 3 RBIs to his total as the Pinstripes took care of the A's 5-2. He is among the American League leaders in home runs. In the standings, the Yankees are in 2nd place in the AL East, and the Athletics sit in 4th place in the American League West. Aaron Loop won his first game of the season, leading the Blue Jays to a win over the Red Sox 4-3. As of today, the Blue Jays are atop the American League East Division, while the Red Sox are 3rd in the division. The Baltimore Orioles knocked out 10 hits as a team as they beat the visiting Rays 5-2. Heading into the day, the Orioles are in 4th place in the AL East, while the Rays are at the bottom of the division. Jose Ramirez had a total of 6 base hits, leading Cleveland past the Royals 8-7. He is in the top 5 in the American League in hits. As of right now, the Indians sit in 1st place in the American League Central Division, while the Royals are 4th in the division. The Mariners earned the 3-game series sweep as they took down the Tigers in Detroit 9-2. In the standings, the Tigers are in last place in the AL Central, and the Mariners are in 3rd place in the AL West. The Twins combined to allow only 4 hits as they pulled off the win against the Angels in Orange County 5-2. At the start of the day, the Angels are in 2nd place in the AL West, while the Twins sit in 2nd place in the AL Central Division. The Texas Rangers stopped their 6-game losing streak as they stole the victory in extra innings over the Astros 9-8. Heading into the day, the Astros are in 1st place in the AL West, and the Rangers are at the bottom of the division. And that's what's happening around the baseball world heading into today. Join us again tomorrow for the latest from around Major League Baseball.